Hey, this is Joe at Sound Professionals. This is going to be a quick video overview, usage, and setup of our Zoom recording kits or our teleconference kits. This kit will allow you to connect any smart device that will run a teleconferencing app like Zoom or GoToMeeting or any of the others, even FaceTime, on a smartphone. Take the audio out of that into a computer to be recorded in your. We'll give you microphones so you can talk back to the teleconference, and headphones so you can listen in real time. So going over the parts here briefly and as a general overview, we have a smart device that's going to run our teleconferencing app like Zoom or GoToMeeting. We're going to take the audio out of that with this audio adapter. This gives us the headphone out and the microphone input. We have a lapel mic plugged into the mic input, which will allow us to talk back into the conference. And we're taking a cable from the headphone out into the mic input of a USB sound card. That's going to send the audio from the meeting into the computer to be recorded with your recording program on the computer. And we have a pair of headphones plugged into the headphone jack on the USB device so we can listen in real time to the meeting as it's happening so we can take part. So next we're going to show setup of this, going through setting up the individual pieces and using it. So these are the parts that come in the kit. You have a USB sound card, you have an 1/8" patch cable, you have an audio adapter for a smart device, you have a lapel microphone, and a set of headphones. You're also going to need some of the smart device. I have an iPhone here. It can be an Android, it can be a tablet, anything that can run apps off the App Store so you can run your teleconferencing app. And if you do have an iPhone or an Apple device that doesn't have a headphone jack, you're going to need your Lightning to 1/8" combo jack adapter that should have came with your Apple product. If you've never owned one of our USB sound cards, one of these USB sound cards from Andrea Electronics, you're going to need to download the drivers for that. You can find the drivers at soundprodrivers.com, all one word, soundprodrivers.com. You can install and run the drivers there. That'll install the Andrea Audio Commander software to make this device work properly. Alright, so let's set this up quickly. We're going to take our Lightning jack here. We're going to take our smartphone audio adapter. We're going to plug those together like so. We're going to take this and plug it into the Lightning adapter. Again, if you don't have an Apple product that has, if you have a smart device that has a headphone jack, you'll skip this adapter and plug straight into that. But we're going to use the adapter here because that's what I have going. Next, we're going to take our patch cable. We're going to plug one end from the headphone jack. It's got the little headphone symbol on this adapter. Patch cable goes into there. The other side is going to go into our mic input on our USB sound card, like so. Then we're going to take our headphones, uncoil them. Headphones go into the green jack, like that. So that was the patch cable from the headphone jack here, goes into the pink jack, the mic input, and then our listening headphones go into the green jack. Make sure they're pushed in all the way. Once those are both plugged in, you're going to make sure you want to get these level or bent up a little bit so it can insert easily into the computer. Going to push that firmly into the computer. Blue light should come on, and by this time you should have already installed drivers on the computer for this USB device. And then last, we're going to plug in our microphone into the microphone jack on the audio adapter here. Mic jack goes in there. And then this is your speaking microphone. This gets clipped onto your shirt so you can talk back into the meeting. You'll be able to open the Zoom software on here, and then the audio will get fed through. So that's our setup. Double check and make sure you have everything hooked up correctly. If not, go back and watch that section to make sure you have it as it's supposed to be. Next, we'll look at the computer settings in Audio Commander, make sure we have a level set correctly. Now we're going to look at some settings on the computer in Audio Commander, some good starting settings to get going. So if you haven't opened Audio Commander before, you may find this window doesn't pop up, but you can't open it otherwise. If that happens, just come down here to your taskbar on the right, open this little window, look for the green A, right click and hit Close Audio Commander. Then hit your Windows key, start typing Audio Commander, and it should pop up. Hit Enter, and that'll open the window. If you haven't run it before, this is what it's going to look like. We will first hit this second button from the left at the top that closes the graph equalizer. We don't need that. In here in the microphone, so we'll get started on the settings. In here in the microphone enhancements, Only noise cancellation should be checked. Nothing else. None of these other boxes should be checked. Just noise cancellation. Microphone boost, we're going to push that down to 0. It should say 0 dB over here. So we're done with that. On the recording level, over here on the left, we're going to set that to about 80%. I hit 77. That's fine. And for playback, we're actually going to hit the light blue text here. We're going to left click on the light blue text in the playback box here. Doing that will open the sound window. In the sound window, you'll notice that the speaker's Andrea Pure Audio device has a green check. The green check signifies what is your output device. So this would be how you listen to something you've recorded into the computer. We are going to select, we're going to scroll down on our list, and we're going to look for the internal sound card. So in this case, on this computer, it says speakers, headphones, Realtek audio. It could be Connexon audio or IDT audio, but it'll probably have a symbol like this, and it should be speakers or speakers, headphones, and it'll be your internal sound card. To select it, we're going to left click it once to highlight it, and then hit set default. That'll move the green check. Yours might have already been set that way. If that's the case, that's fine. Just leave it. The green check sets your internal sound card like that. Then we're going to scroll back up. Again, find the device called speakers, Andrea Pure Audio USB SA. And just a note, if you're seeing it's a microphone rather than speakers, you're on the recording tab. Move over to the playback tab. So on the playback tab, we have the speakers, Andrea device. We're going to right click that. We're going to go to properties and into the levels tab. Now on the levels tab, we have two settings here for speakers and microphone array. The settings should be as you see here, with speakers set to 100 and microphone array set to 30. And then both the buttons to the right of the level should be all blue with no red in them, like that red means muted. So you want to make sure they're unmuted. Speaker level set to 100, microphone array set to 30. Then hit OK and OK. So those are the settings for Andrea Audio Commander. So now as it stands, your computer is going to be using the Andrea device for its audio input, which is good. That's going to be the audio coming from the teleconference. And your output device is your internal sound card. So if you need to play back something from your software, from whatever recording software you're using, if you want to play back audio from there, the audio is going to come now from your computer, which could be the speakers on your computer, or it could be a second set of headphones you have plugged into the computer. And if you were listening to the teleconference in the set of headphones that come with the kit, you'll take out those headphones and either listen to the speaker playback or put on the second set of headphones to listen to your recording. So that is the Zoom conferencing kit, the teleconferencing kit, or the Zoom recording kit, all the same from Sound Professionals, setup and usage of that kit. If you have any questions or need help setting it up, feel free to contact us. The office number is 1-800-213-3021. Alternatively, you can send a text to 609-491-2844 or an email to sales@soundprofessionals.com. All that information will also be in the description, so you can find the contact info there. So thanks for watching, and feel free to contact us. This is Joe from Sound Professionals.